ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಇಂದಿನ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಗಿಸುವ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಕಲಿತ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಜ್ಞಾಪಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರೆಯುವ ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲು, ಇಷ್ಟ ದೇವತೆಗೆ, ಗುರು ಹಿರಿಯರಿಗೆ ಬ್ರೆತ್ಸ್ My dear students of Puc-I Science, learning about measurement of units. The first topic, after completion of the bridge course, we started learning measurement of matter or any physical quantity. Anything which is measurable, we said that it is a physical quantity. Standards are used, right? So they are called as SI units. There are 7 units, right? What do you mean by derived units, right? So some express the following. Express physical quantities. Physical quantities may be scalars or vectors. They should be expressed in fundamental units. Derived units will be one example. One by one, we will go on taking. First one, area. We'll have the formula. Area, say, generally is a two-dimensional. That it is a rectangle, it will have length into breadth. Its unit of length is in SI unit square. The SI unit of area, the derived unit, volume. Generally, volume will have 3 dimensions. So therefore, volume of you can take a cuboid or cube into meter. By knowing their formula, you can write the units. They are in the all derived units. Next, you can take the speed. Distance covered divided by time taken. Learn this. Distance is measured in length is measured in SI unit by meter, and the time will express this one as meter per second. Take another example. How the acceleration is defined? You must know the physical quantity meaning. in velocity, change in velocity divided by time, right? What is change in velocity is given by change in velocity again second s raised to 1. Using laws of indices, you can take this s raised ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಎಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು 1 ಅದ, ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆತು. ಈಗ square, how these particular derived units are obtained, you fifth one, I want you to express the force. Fundamental unit. According to Newton's laws, force is given by mass. So mass is expressed in what? Kg. Yes, unit of mass is kg. Per second square. This is the way of expressing the derived units. Force. Take pressure. What is pressure? You must know the definition of it. Force per unit area. Force per unit force. What is force is? Force unit is available here. Per second square divided by area is given by meter square. ಈ m raised to 2 ಅನ್ನ ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ you will get kg a raised to m upon a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n second square. Therefore, the correct SI unit of pressure minus 1 per second square. Generally, the force of Newton, the SI unit is written as Newton. Motion in the honor of Newton, the SI unit of force is taken as Newton. Is taken with the unit as Pascal. Kg per meter per second square. Can be. Seventh example I want you to take is energy or work done. Even both work done and energy will have the same unit. Work done is given by right. The unit of force is already, you know, that in Newton. Meter. You know, you can write the SI unit of this Pascal as area is a meter, Newton per meter square. The same pressure unit andre SI adoru Pascal anta madara. Earlier we used to write it as Newton per meter square in, right? So the Pascal unit is used. So these are all called as already we studied. Okay, already we studied eighth one, right? Learn take eighth one. Density. About density is given by mass per volume. Mass is given by kg. SI unit of volume is cubic meter. Therefore, cubic meter derived units. And another unit we are using constant chemistry, concentration of a substance. Concentration means, okay, observe here. So that I will take this much volume. Assume that this is a volume. Say gas molecules are present. I will take another container. Molecules go on increasing. Observe here. Where in the given fixed 1 centimeter cube. This is also 1 centimeter cube. Volume is there. Is less. Number of particles per unit volume is more. Right? So therefore, of a solution of a substance is expressed as amount of substance. Amount of substance means number of. We are using in chemistry in the laboratory measurement concept. Same given volume, if the number of particles are more, then we say that it is more concentrated. It is qualitatively concentrated, and this is less concentrated. Volume is less concentrated, more concentrated. Observe, more concentrated and less concentrated by the volume. The amount of the substance is given by mole, and generally we use the SI unit of volume is cubic meter. Just now you got per cubic meter. Remember, like this in both physics and chemistry. So that is the first thing you have to learn in this. Generally in the laboratory and theoretical, we will come across these particular measurements in the laboratory. There will be some uncertainty in the measurement, right? There will be some. What is uncertainty in measurement? This uncertainty means what? Generally during conducting experiment, that you are measuring the in a burette, you know, some of the equipments used to measure the volume. Say, can you identify this particular diagram available in the laboratory? Used in the laboratory, you must have laboratory knowledge from 11th. Very important. Even this one you are using in the, and it will be bulged like this slightly. Again it becomes by this one. Say it is written on it 10 ml, and this particular apparatus measure it, graduated. What is the name of this apparatus? Graduated. These laboratory equipments, you must now have the idea. Generally, here on this, they have written it as 100 ml. And you must have laboratory knowledge. flask is called as. Some flask will be like this. You can put it on the table. And there is another equipment you are using in the laboratory. In the laboratory, you are measuring physical balance or analytical balance will be there. You are using for experiments shortly in the laboratory. This is called as burette. And it is used for the analysis. Pipette, and suppose that 5 ml, 10 ml pipettes are available in the burette, volume of the liquid in the burette. There is a knob here. If you open it, it will as pipette. This is called as RB flask. What is RB flask? A round bottomed flask. Round bottom, flat bottomed flask, FB flask. FB flask means a flat bottomed flask. You must have flask you are using in the laboratory. Have some practical knowledge. Particular tubes, these you know that this is called as a test tube. Purposes ordinary test tube and hard glass test tubes. Hard glass test tubes. Hard glass test. You are using a stand and a tripod like this. There will be a tripod. Tripods are used. Okay, on this you can heat it. Bunsen burner we are using for heating purposes. Generally it will be like this. There will be a cylinder, tripod, a stand used for heating purposes. 3 legs will be there. Tripod, stand. There will be a stand like this. Stand arrangement to fit a flask. So that you want to fit a flask here, you can use the stand. Balance will be there. These are some of the apparatus you are using in the laboratory. Generally, they are used to measuring. Like this, you will have the measuring cylinder. You can measure the liquid in it. It is measuring cylinder. All these are used to measuring cylinder. Using in the laboratory, the 11th standard and 12th standard, right? And generally using a micro screw gauge, vernier calipers. Generally there are two things. Uncertainty is because of two things. Defects in the instrument, the skill of person or the particular person is less in skill, right? While measuring anything, it should be so that skill, if it is missing, how to hold the test tube holder will be there available. test tube holder will be there. So, and pair of tongs will be there to hold the pair of tongs, to hold a particular tubes, pair of tongs. Like this, different apparatus are there in the chemistry laboratory. So you have to use them properly, the skill of use, right? And this particular burette must be completely filled. There should not be any leakages. If there is any leakage, then the reading will be wrong. Defects in the apparatus. Okay, the skills. Because of that, there will be uncertainty. So these uncertainties can be reduced or can be made closer to the certainty by using three things, right? So that is the first thing is expressing the particular thing in scientific notation. Scientific notation. Using scientific notation, most of the uncertainty in the measurement can be reduced. And using significant figures. Significant figures. Sometimes you may have to convert from one unit to another unit. And a dimensional analysis, unit factor method, we are learning dimensional analysis. Dimensional analysis is nothing but conversion of one unit to another unit. Conversion of units. One unit to another unit. This using a conversion factor, we are learning in the last period. Conversion factor. Right? So these are the things. Let us see. First of all, scientific notation. What is the meaning of scientific notation? So any real number can, because in chemistry what happens is many times we'll come across very big numbers, like you have 6,2,3,4,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0,0. Sometimes you will have 0.0.0000000, number of very small units to very big units you will come across. Say 162. Observe, we have to handle in chemistry both very big numbers and very small numbers. Very 'Easily, we are using scientific notation. What is scientific or standard method? Scientific notation is you can express any real number of this type into what? Whenever a number is expressed in the form of n into 10 raised to n, where this capital N lies between 1 and 10, means it will be greater than 1 and less than 10. Remember, or 0 to or 1 to 10. And n may be, this particular n may be positive or negative. Right? To express in the standard form. See, standard form means you have to bring this decimal point to the first place, because n must be what? N must be 6. Therefore, I must bring that number, a decimal point is here, up to this place. Then you have to count the number. Means you have to shift the decimal point. How many places you count? 1, 14 places you are writing as 6.234 into. You have to write whenever you shift a decimal number to the left, you have to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Means 10 raised to 14. even Planck's constant, and 1 mole 6.023 to 10 raised to 24. That is even the mole concept, even the charge of the electrons, they are either they will be positive power to the base 10 or they will be negative power to the base 10. Suppose that I want to express this in the scientific notation. I have to shift this decimal point because n must be greater than 1 or 1 or greater than 1. Now see, I have to shift this one here. Means you have to shift right. Decimal point to the right. How many places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that I can put it as 1.62 into, if you shift the decimal point to that power, you have to subtract it. Then you will get again 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 10 raised to minus 15. And the rule to remember it is, rule to remember Now check. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? I'm sorry, it was not charged. Now check. Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Okay. Can you hear me? Please answer. Okay, now you can hear me. Now shift the decimal point to the right. Observe. So the first number, it should be n into 10 raised to n. This n should lie between what? 1 to 10. Therefore here you have to shift the decimal point. How many places to the right? 4 places to the right. 4 places to the right. Then you get 6.023 into right shift, subtract. Right shift, subtract. How many digits you shifted? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you get 23 minus 4. Left shift, left shift, left shift, left shift, add, right shift, subtract. Have the trick. 6.023 into 10 raised to 23 minus 4 is 19. Observe carefully. So that is how you can use scientific notation. Okay. Now we'll move on to, sometimes you will come across in physics and chemistry, addition of numbers with different powers to the base 10. Say, I will give an example now. Suppose that you take one example. Add. First example, add in that A 7.85 into 10 raised to 4 plus 6.98 into 10 raised to 3. Now observe. So many students never observe, do the mistake. I have observed a number of times. They never take care of this power. They never observe. Just they will add this and do something wrong. No, there is plus here. To add any two numbers, there is a rule. Remember the rule in it. The rule is n1, you have to make the powers the same. n1 into 10 raised to m plus n2 into 10 raised to n. You have to make the power of this to the n by using what? By using scientific notation. See, then you can take 10 raised to n common, you will get n1 plus n2 into what? 10 raised to n. This is the trick or rule to solve addition or subtraction. Many times you come across in calculations in the laboratory or even in while solving problems in physics and chemistry. Means you have to make both of them to the power 4 or to the power 3. You can do both sides. Let me make it as to the power 3. To make it as to the power 3, you must subtract 1 from it. What is the rule? Right shift, left shift. If you shift it left, what is the rule? What is the rule? How do you convert it into 10 raised to 3? Are you shifting decimal point to the right or left? Means for this 10 raised to 4, I must subtract 1. To subtract 1, where the decimal point should be shifted? Left shift. Remember, left shift, decimal point, left shift. Look at here. Suppose that you have 3.12 into 10 raised to 10. If you shift it to the left shift, what you have to do? To shift it left, what you have to do? Say, if you multiply by 10 and divide by 10. Observe, understand the logic behind it. If you shift it to the left, you will get multiply the 10, 0.312 into 10 raised to 1 plus 1 is 2. Left shift, you have to add left shift, add, right shift, subtract, plus left shift add, right shift subtract. To make it as a 10 minus 1, to subtract it, what you have to do? You have to shift to the right. What do you get here? You will get here 78.5 into 10 raised to 4 minus 1. You shift it to the right. Right shift subtract. Then you will get what? 3. 4 minus 1 is 3 plus 6.98 into 10 raised to 3. You have made the power same. Either you can make both of them 10 raised to 4 or you can make both of them 10 raised to 3. Now you can take 10 raised to 3 common. Clear to you? Remember, left shift add, right shift subtract. You take common, you will get 78.5 plus 6.98 into 10 raised to 3. I hope you got it. Now you can add them easily. Right? While adding decimal numbers, you have a trick. Add both whole numbers, then both decimal part. Whole number part is 78 plus 6. 78 plus 6 is what? 84 is the addition of whole part. Then 98 plus 50, you add it. 90 plus 10, 90 plus 10, 140, 148. 148 means what? 148 means what? How do you write? 84.00, right? 0 point. Yes, 948, 148 means 1.48. Add a decimal point separately, that is 0.50, that is 0.98. Add them separately. Add 9 plus 5 is 14, carry 1, 1.48. 84 plus 1 will be 85.48. Your speed will be increased. Generally, in school methods, you add from right to left. In speed maths, they suggest that you have to add from left to right. While adding decimal numbers, you can watch in the Vedim's app. Vedim's YouTube channel is there. I have discussed, and even app is also available to improve your basic maths. Their addition of decimals topic is there. I have discussed 15 minutes. Then you can download the app, Vedim's app, just by paying rupees 540, and you will give quiz tests on it, on every topic, on every chapter. There we have made a basic model in it. We are going for advanced model for competitive exams. It's very useful, available in the Play Store. You can download it by paying 540 and start practicing it. App will automatically give you the answer. For 8 minutes, your addition, 8 minutes, 60 questions will be there. More than 10,000 questions are there, and they will improve your mind maths and speed maths and tricks also. 85.48. Remember, while adding decimal numbers, add from left to right. 78 plus 6 is 84. In mind, you can calculate. 90 plus 50 is 140. 148 means 48 you write here. Add 1 to the whole number part, 85.48 into 10 raised to 3. I hope you understood. Solve another example on it. And even you can take it as plus or minus. Even for subtraction also same rule holds good. You can do solve this problem 6.65 into 10 raised to 4 plus 8.95 into 10 raised to 3. 8.95 into 10 raised to 3. Observe, this time we will make it as a 10 raised to 4. What happens? Let us observe. 6.65 into 10 raised to 4. Have the trick fix in your mind. Left shift add, right shift subtract. Now to make it as 4, you have to add. To add it, you have to shift to the left or right. You have to shift the decimal point to the left. Then you can add 1 to it. 3. Therefore, when you shift the decimal point to the left, you will get 0.895 into 10 raised to 4. Now you can observe that. have this trick. Left shift, add to the power of 10, right shift, subtract. Have the trick, you can easily solve it now. Now you can take common 10 raised to 4. This is the trick of adding. Many students at school level, they have not learnt handling the decimal numbers whenever powers are there. In that case, scientific notation will come to your help. Scientific notation will come to your help. Now you can add whole number part and decimal part separately. 6 plus 0 will be 6 only. Now we'll add the decimal part. You can take it as 650, 650. You can take now 650, 895. 800 plus 600 becomes 1400. 1400, 800 plus 600. You neglect this decimal point and add in mind. 800 and 600 becomes what? 1400. 1400, 800, 600, 1490. 1490 plus 50. 1419 plus 50. 1540. 1540 plus 5. 1545. 1545. 1545. That 1 is carried to the whole number part. You can get 7.545. Even you can use the school method. 6.650. 0.895. Add them 5. 9 plus 5 is 14, carry 1. 9 plus 6 is 15, carry 1. Are you not getting the same answer? See, you use start slowly. It will not come overnight. Nothing will continue. Hello? Saurabh Kulkarni, can you listen me? Hi. Saurabh Kulkarni, welcome. Join at right time, 6:30. 6:30 you be there. I'll make you to enjoy the chemistry and mathematics. 7.545. Don't understand. Okay, I will repeat. Which one you are not understanding, I will repeat. Because you are not studied at school level, no, I will repeat it. See, have you understood scientific notation? Scientific notation, observe here. While writing scientific notation, I will repeat it, both of them. Addition of decimal numbers. Understood at least what is scientific notation? N into 10 raised to n. N should lie between 1 to 10. N may be positive or negative. Generally, while adding and subtracting, what is the rule is, you have to make a 10 to the power same by using scientific notation. In scientific notation, there is a rule. Suppose that you have A dot BCD into 10 raised to m, say. Suppose that you want to shift it to the right, one place to the right. Right, if you shift the decimal point, you have to subtract that one digit from this. Means you are writing AB point CD into 10 raised to. If you shift the decimal point to the right, you have to subtract. That is m minus 1. And if you shift the decimal point to the left, what you have to do? Then you will get 0. A, B, C, D are 4 numbers. Say, if you shift the decimal point to the left, then you have to add it. What is the idea behind it? I will show you. You will understand it clearly. See, why you are subtracting here? What you do is you take A point B, C, D. In general, I will take. You multiply by 10 and divide by 10. Into 10 raised to m. You try, no, try to understand. ಈಗ decimal point right is ಸರಿಸಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ you have to multiply with 10 no. When you multiply with 10, you get what? A, B, C, D, 0. A, B, C, D are numbers, assume. Then after how many places decimal point? 3 places decimal point, then it becomes AB. Then you have 10 here in the denominator, then it becomes what? 10 raised to m minus 1. Now I hope you got the point. Now, suppose that I want to shift the decimal point to the left. To the left means you divide by 10, then it becomes 0. A, B, C, D. Then this 10 will remain, no? Therefore, you are writing it as a 10 raised to m plus 1. Therefore, I told you, shortcuts are dangerous. You have to understand them, then use the shortcuts. My rule is, and slowly will understand. Don't worry, I will explain you. If you want to shift the decimal point to the right, then you have to subtract. Shift the decimal point to the left, then you have to add. Therefore, the rule is right shift, subtract. Right shift, subtract. Left shift, add. Write it very short and sweet. Right shift the decimal point, you have to subtract. Left shift the decimal point, you have to add. Getting me? Okay. For both addition and subtraction, you have to make 10 to the power same. This point, I hope it is clear at you. Now we'll go subtraction examples. Now you try subtraction examples where the 10 to the powers are different. Many students did mistake. I have seen for more than 27 years. They don't know power addition and subtraction. You will come across in laboratory or in calculations in physics and mathematics. Try this one. 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 3. Make it perfect. Minus 4.8 into 10 raised to 4.8 into 10 raised to minus 5 or minus 4 you can take, simple. Now to make the subtraction of this, 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 minus 4.8 into 10 raised to minus 3. Okay, how can you subtract it? Here the power is the 10 raised to minus 4, right? You can do either things, right? You can make it as minus 4 also. Say, let us make it as minus 4. Minus 4 means you have to do what? Subtract 1. To subtract 1, then you will get minus 4. To subtract 1, what should be done? Decimal point should be shifted to the right or left? It should be shifted to the right. Then you are shifting it to the right. You are getting 25.0 into 10 raised to minus 3. One digit is shifted to right. Then you have to subtract. Right shift, subtract. Minus 4.8 into 10 raised to minus 4. The trick is make the power of the 10 same first. Okay. 20. I hope you understood now. I hope you understood now. Yes. Into 10 raised to minus 4. Minus 4.8 into 10 raised to minus 4. Throughout 11th and 10th standard, what are the basic things required in the laboratory? What are the basic things required in physics calculations? Chemistry calculations is taught in this chapter. Don't neglect this chapter. The points we are discussing are totally fundamental. Totally fundamental. Mathematical based calculations. You will come across accuracy. Very important. You must not do any mistakes in the laboratory. Up to 3 decimal places, your answers will be evaluated in the board paper. Okay. Now you can take a 10 raised to minus 4 common in the bracket. You are left with 25.0 minus 4.8. You can subtract it easily. Right? 25.0 minus 4.8. Okay, you can write now 10 minus 8 is 2, 5 minus 5 is 0, you are getting 20.2 into 10 raised to minus 4. Observe this. 10 minus 8 is 2, 5 minus 5 is 0, 20.2 into 10 raised to more. Is it in the scientific notation? No. Then you have to convert it into scientific notation by shifting the decimal point to the left. You have to shift the decimal point to the left. Clear? You have to shift the decimal point to the left. To shift the decimal point to the left, what is the rule is? Rule is add. See, 2.02 into 10 raised to minus 4 plus 1. You will get 2.02 into 10 raised to minus 4 plus 1. Many students are weak, not careful in writing the accuracy. Accuracy will be tested both in subjective paper, objective paper. Don't do silly mistakes. ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಗರ್. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿದ್ದು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಸಣ್ಣದಿದ್ರೆ ಸೈನ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಬರಿಬೇಕು, ದೊಡ್ಡದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣದ ಕಳಿಬೇಕು. -3 ನೋಡ್ರಿ, 2.02 into 10 raised to -3 is the correct scientific notation. Express your all answers of 10 to the power using this scientific notation. You make it perfect today. Okay, then multiplication and division also will take now. Multiplication and division also you can take now, right? The rule is multiplication and division. Multiplication rule is, see, suppose that you have number n1 into 10 raised to n1 in one bracket into n2 into 10 raised to n2. How do you multiply them? n1 into n2 will be n1 into n2. Then a raised to m, you studied in the laws of indices. Kaltir nodri, a raised to m into a raised to n becomes a raised to m plus n. There you get 10 raised to n1 plus n2. Is the rule of multiplication easier than addition and subtraction? Even division also. Even division. Then final answer you write it in the scientific notation. Division also. Division. The rule is n1 into 10 raised to n1 divided by n2 into 10 raised to n2. Very easy. You take n1 upon n2 into 10 raised to n1 minus n2. I hope you got it, right? I will give you some examples to multiply and division. You understand? Multiplication and addition and subtraction you must have understood. How to shift the decimal point today, very, very important. Try this example. So how? 9.8 into 10 raised to -2 into, generally brackets are considered as into in the mathematics, 2.5 into 10 raised to -6. Remember to do multiplication, right? I'll give you the trick now. You have to multiply 9.8 into 2.5, 9.8 into 2.5. You have to multiply into a raised to m into a raised to n -2 -6. You will get the answer as 9.8 into 2.5 into 10 raised to -2 -6 is -8. Then to multiply these two, either you use a calculator, right? In competitive examinations, calculators are not allowed except in laboratory, right? Calculators are not allowed. Learn the tricks, very trick, even better tricks than generally what you do in ordinary multiplication. Write them as 98 into 25. You do it if you have no calculator, right? I will show you why Vedims helps you to improve your speed maths. This calculation speed is very important. Generally in ordinary school method, what do you do? 5 8s are 40, carry 4. 5 9s are 45 plus 4 is 40. Note 5 9s are 45 plus 4 is 49. Then 2 8s are 16. Ordinary school method. 2 8s are 16, carry 1. 2 9s are 18 plus 1 is 19. This is your method, school method. 9 plus 6, 15, carry 1. 9 plus 1, 10 plus 4, 14, carry 1, 2. Right? After that, you can put the decimal point after here. There is one decimal. After one place. How many places? After 2 places, you have to put the decimal point. And this is ordinary school method. I will teach you mind maths or speed maths. You can do it in mind maths. These tricks are taught in the Vedims app. Vedims, you can go to YouTube channel. They are taught. There is an old Indian method, Vedic method called as crisscross method. We call in English as crisscross method. I will show you. 2 digits I will show you. Later I will teach you 3 digits also. Write 98 and 25. Now this crisscross method has got a system. See, draw dots like this. 1, 2, 4 dots because there are 4 digits. First you multiply the unit places. These are the unit places. In the second step, you cross multiply and add. Actually, this multiplication symbol is from this method, Indian method. Only this cross, they say that cross symbol is taken from this method only. This was the older and the efficient method of multiplication, Indian pure method. This is English method, school method. See here. First of what I do, I will multiply unit places. 8 5s are, learn this, 40. Carry 4. Even if you know the tables up to 10 sufficient, you can manage. Then diagonally cross multiply and add them. 9 5s are 45. Keep it in the mind. 8 2s are 16. 16. 45 plus 16. 45. In mind you have to do. Slowly you will improve it. 9 5s are 45. 8 2s are 16. How to add 45 and 16? 40 plus 10. 50. 56. 56 plus 5. 56 plus 5, 61, 61. Add this, carry to it. 61 plus 4 is 65. Again carry 6. Now second step is over. Last step you multiply 9 2s are 18. 18 plus 6 will be 24. Is it not 2450? This method, crisscross method, is very faster and it is a universal method of getting multiplication of 2-digit to 3-digit numbers very faster than this. After some good practice, you can easily get square numbers also. Square numbers also you can easily get. Even 85 square. Suppose that you want 85 square. Generally, if you do this method, takes a lot of time. Now I will use this method. 5 5s are 85 square. 5 5s are 25. Carry 2. Cross multiply and add. 85 are 40 plus 40, 80. 80 plus 2 is 82. Carry 8. Then you multiply 10th place. 8 8 are 64. 64 plus 8 is 74. You will get 74 25. Even there are very fast methods for 85 square. If the number ending with 5, you can take 5 square. What is 5 square is 25. Then you multiply 5 5s are 25, carry 2, 80, 82, carry 8, 8 8s are 64 plus 64 plus 8, sorry, 64 plus 8, 64 plus 8 is 72, 64 plus 8, 72. Okay, there is another trick, observe here. You write 5 square is 25, right? What is the next number after 8? 8 into next number is 9. 9 8s are 72. You can write 72, 25 in no time. Even better than this crisscross method, only when the number is ending with 5. Like this, there are shortcuts. These shortcuts are in detail explained in the Vediums app. They are going to help you to do addition, subtraction, multiplication, decimal numbers, conversion of units, all topics I have discussed. And you can write the final answer now as a see 2450. So here after one place, total in the product there should be 2 places into 10 raised to minus 8. Now write it in the scientific notation. Shift 1 digit to the left. Left shift, head, left shift, add, right shift, subtract. 2.450 into 10 raised to left shift, you have to do what? Add it. Then you will get minus 8 minus 1 digit. Therefore, correct answer will be 2.450 into 10 raised to minus 9. That's all, my dear students. I hope you enjoyed some of the tricks, mathematical tricks. I will, in this particular chapter, lot of calculations which help you both first PU, second PU and competitive exam. Without mastering this, don't enter into any competitive questions. These are the basic things you have to keep in your mind. Okay. So next period after today is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This week I will be out of station. Directly we will meet on Monday to learn chemistry. At the same time, first PU class will, both chemistry and mathematics class will daily run between 6:30 to 7:30 sharp. Be live, okay? And you can join my WhatsApp group also. I will send assignments and test papers. I will take test also after every chapter. and even multiple choice questions I will send you. You can answer them. Time based quiz will be taken here. I will give you time, you solve them, then I will discuss. I will send you to the WhatsApp group and give you some time. After that time, you tell me, you can evaluate your paper after discussion. Okay, that's all, my dear students. If you like Logji channel, technically powered by Vedim's app, okay, if you like it, you add one student, subscribe, like, and spread, right? So Logzi is not a I'm a YouTube channel. Logzi is an institution. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a teacher. You are not my subscribers. If you accept me as your teacher, you are my students. I don't consider you as subscribers. You are my students. Join me. I will definitely support you, analyze you. If you have got any doubts, you can send me in WhatsApp group directly in the description boxes of the PUC1 available in the YouTube. That is this particular video description box. I will put in the description box. I will put the WhatsApp link. Join with that WhatsApp link to my WhatsApp group of PUC1, PUC2, class 10. Everything will be there. Okay. That's all, my dear students. Even in my status also, you can save my number as Desai sir, 9731571044. Even in my status also, I will keep this number. Save it as Desai sir Logzi. Desai sir, myself Desai sir Logzi. Students call me as Desai sir with 27 plus year experience of training students from 8 to 12 standard. Okay, note down this number, save this number as Desai sir Logzi. In the status of my WhatsApp, you can see daily updates. Okay, that's all for today, my dear student. Directly will meet on Monday. Bye bye. See you. ವಯಸ್ಸಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂಗಡಿ